Hey y'all, it is your girl Chic, and it's time for a little GLP1 talk. For those of you who don't know me, I have been on my GLP1 journey for a good going on about 17 months, give or take. So yeah, and I started off at 194.6 pounds, and I have lost a grand total of 81 pounds, and that's where I remain. So if you checked in and you watched my last update, I was 81 pounds down. And so now I want to talk about like what's been going on, kind of give you a little bit of an update and just have some little GLP1 talk. So it's the perfect time to chat it up about where I am in my journey, how things have been going, and maybe even what I'm planning on doing or thinking about doing moving forward. Okay. I am down still 81 pounds, which I think is amazing. You couldn't have told me, convinced me that I was going to be, 81 pounds lighter 17 months ago. So it still feels kind of surreal. Gotta pinch myself a little bit, y'all, but I definitely don't take it for granted. I am appreciating this journey. I actually appreciated this journey from the get-go. Okay, so I believe I've been on 15 milligrams of Tirzepatide for about a month now. And that last week I did lose another pound, but ever since then I've been kind of fluctuating back and forth, and I've been anywhere from 113 to 118. Okay, so that's about 5 pounds. So your weight will fluctuate more than likely. Everybody is different on this journey, but that is pretty much what I've been dealing with. I'm at a point where I do want to focus like on sculpting my body and stuff a little bit after losing so much weight. And y'all know, if you have been following my journey already, that I have been already doing like light exercises and whatnot. But I'm to the point where, yeah, I definitely want to kind of sculpt my body up a little bit through some exercise. Exercise is very important. I know a lot of people get on this journey and they're like, I'm lazy. I don't want to do exercise. Okay, thanks for your honesty. But if you do get to a point where, because it's your choice, but if you get to a point where, you already, feel like, okay, I got it going on. I done lost the weight, but I don't like the loose skin, or I still feel like I'm too soft. I kind of want to get a little bit of muscle going. I don't have muscle. Whatever your reasoning is behind it, if you feel like that, then baby, go ahead and do your exercise, okay? Because you can be fine, but why not get finer? But yeah, y'all. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to be trying to figure out, I don't know exactly what I want to do, like microdosing or just doing a dose once every other week or something like that. But the fact that I've been toggling up and down between 113 and 118, even dosing weekly, I don't want to do a dose and then the week I don't do a dose go crazy. I feel like, I'm hungry, like super hungry, but I think I'll be fine because any other time when I took like a week or two break or something from my Tirzepatide, I really don't have too many issues with food noise with taking a break for 1 or 2 weeks. The medication is generally still in your body, so yeah, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Are any of y'all on maintenance? And if you are on maintenance, let your girl know down below in the comments, what are y'all doing or what have you done for maintenance? I'm definitely interested in knowing that. And yeah, so that's the plan, y'all. That is the plan. The weight is fluctuating from 1 week to the next, from one day to the next, and it ain't bad or nothing, y'all. Especially 5 pounds. Weight is going to fluctuate. You can hold different water weight if you are a woman. You deal with that time of the month and things like that. Also, your body goes through changes. So just to fluctuate a little bit. And that's why I told y'all I didn't want to rush into maintenance, because if I stopped when I wasn't ready, then what if I quickly gained 5 pounds? My body is holding more water or something than normal. And then next thing you know, I'm 10 pounds heavier, and then I'm no longer, as close to my goal weight. So that's why I did not want to rush going into maintenance. But I think I might be ready to give it a try, since I'm only fluctuating that little 5 pounds. It's like, why not? So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I hope y'all will show this video some love like that, like I love y'all real big. And also, if you have not subscribed already, I need to have you in the tribe. What are you waiting on? So please do subscribe and make sure you hit the notifications. And y'all, of course, if you ain't following me on social media, it's here. I'm cheap on everything. So go follow your girl, okay? Let me know down below in the comments where you are in your journeys altogether. I'd love to know that as well. If you're at a standstill, you're stalled, there are things that you can do. You need to make sure you make a list of what you are eating, because you're going to need to make some adjustments. If you're not drinking enough water with electrolytes too, because just drinking water with no type of salt content, you're just going to pee that right on out. Sorry if it's a little graphic, y'all, but gotta keep it real. You're just going to pee that right on out. And so you got to have something that have that water in there, especially when you're on these GLPs. You got to have water. You want to make sure that you are keeping track of what you are eating. Not so much to the point where you count calories. I refuse to stress myself out with that. For example, there was a time in the beginning of my journey where I was like taking in more bread, more pasta, and things like that. Even though I could not consume large amounts, it was just the fact that how my body reacted to those things. So I kind of reduced the amount of bread intake, pasta, kind of carb things, but I did not completely remove them from my diet. Everything should be in moderation. My mother always told me that as a personal trainer and a wellness coach. She's also a professor, but she always would say that, and it kind of stuck with me. And it always has worked for me, like completely cutting yourself off from everything. That kind of makes you kind of go crazy on food, because you are telling yourself that, I can't have it. I can't have it. But just a little bit, things in moderation, you'd be surprised on what that could do. If you're still stalled and you've tried all of these things, another thing that you can try is what I have been doing for a good while. And I think I can attribute my journey being so successful to this is intermittent fasting. And my fasting schedule kind of changes. It's not always exactly the same, because sometimes I have special events to attend and I have things going on where I may not be able to eat within the specified time period. But for me, like the 16-9, that was one of my faves. But it might adjust about an hour or two. And so if I stop eating a little bit later on one day, then the next day I just wait a little bit later before I break my fast. But I really believe that that is how I didn't stall as much as I probably would have. I did have some stalls, but like I said, you kind of have to trick your body and adjust things. If you just stand the same, doing everything the same, then it's probably going to stay the same. Like, how would you know if you'd have success if you don't try to adjust, So do try to at least make some adjustments to what you're eating and what you're drinking, the amount of sugar that you're taking in, and so forth. All of that's very highly important. And if you ain't moving, sugar, there ain't nothing wrong with moving your body. It ain't gonna hurt you. If you like to dance, turn on some music and get it. Work it. Work it. Hey. I like to dance, so I will turn on some music just to keep my body moving. I do have a treadmill, so I get on the treadmill. If I feel like walking in the neighborhood for a little bit, I will. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get on my treadmill or my exercise bike and make it do what it do. So don't make the excuses. Just try to make the adjustments. Let me know down below in the comments if you've been stalled, as well as how long you've been stalled, if you want to tell me what you've been eating and things like that. If you try making adjustments, let your girl know. And when I do another video, if you don't mind, make sure you let me know in the comments that you don't mind me speaking to you in the video. Then I will speak directly to you in the video, okay? Until we get our lives popping off. Because I really do want to do some lives together, y'all. If you would be up for lives, also let your girl know down below in the comments. But I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. Like I said, I'm 81 pounds down. I've been fluctuating between 113 and 118. I'm 4'11", by the way. I'm only 4'11", not even 5 feet tall. Yeah, low down to the ground. Yep. And as I always tell y'all, good things do sometimes come in small packages. But your girl Sheik loves y'all. Please, please, please make it official by joining the fam, by subscribing, and again, showing this video some love. And follow me on social media. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to catch you next time. Bye-bye.